that you cannot buy because that's when Teespring shut me down. They're like somebody else owns the trademark to OBK.
What's up, man? This is Chakra Ashram,
And I'm Popular,
and this
and
is
this is
another
another edition
episode
of
of
Garment
Garment
Gourmet.
Gourmet. There you go. Was that a little bit off?
We'll figure it out again.
Garment Gourmet.
Man.
There you go. What's going on, man? Yeah, so definitely, we just back up in here doing it again. Just like last time. Hopefully, you enjoyed our little chit chat about fashion and whatnot. So back up in here again, I'm just gonna find out like exactly. I'm just gonna ask a quick question, like what you rocking, right now, as far as like your ensemble that you put together. What exactly do you have on? What you got going on?
Right now, I'm keeping it real simple. I got this OBK life. This is one of one, you know what I'm saying? I'm representing my brand is OBK Life. I mean, that's part of my brand. And it stands for Open Bar King Life. Because I am the Open Bar King, self-titled Open Bar King. So, I mean, people that know me from the circuit, the Open Bar circuit, know that I was an Open Bar King. And this is my crew, the Open Bar King Life. People that also live the Open Bar King Life know what it is. So, and the reason why it's blurry is because, when you're drunk, you're not seeing straight. On my headwear, I have classic material. I showcased them last time with the Mob Deep hoodie, but this is a Biggie Spread Love. It's the Brooklyn way. You see Biggie with the Jesus pieces. You see him with the Versace shades. And, it's nothing but spreading love. And, I'm all about spreading love.
And that's an embroidery, right? It's not like a print. That's embroidery.
This is beautiful embroidery, I must say. So,
okay.
Sure.
Nice,
Shout out to
nice.
classic material. And I also got to shout out this wrist piece that I'm wearing. This is by Creed's Classy Bling. Creed's Classy Bling is some company that I found out in quarantine. Creed's Classy Bling is very inexpensive jewelry for men and women. This qualifies as jewelry, even though it's like a leather band. But everything on her store is $5. So go to Creed's Classy Bling and pick you up some Creed's Classy Bling for the low low. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I got on right now. What are you wearing over there? I see you rocking that Mars. You know how I'm saying? You debuted that last time.
Of course. So we got the Mars Blackman shirt. I mean, just look how delicious that looks. You walk up in a room. So definitely this is that Defend Brooklyn from Spike Lee, Mars Blackman. The hat that I'm rocking, this is actually an Adidas hat. It has like a little leather patch here. I liked it because of the color. Again, we're going with we don't want to go back to the olive, but you understand what's going on.
Military camo fatigue wear, you know what I'm saying? Kind of.
Yeah, so, and on foot, I just did something real light. It's I don't know if I ever debuted these before. I don't remember, but these are polo. It was a simple, classic, like tennis sneaker.
I like it. I like it. Well, I mean, because I'm rocking classic material on the headwear, and I promoted classic material last time, I might as well double down and promote classic material because I love classic material pieces. And this time I'm going bright and I'm going right. Who doesn't love Sade? You know what I'm saying? So this is a beautiful hoodie featuring Sade. I mean, the details, man. Look at the details. It's the earring that says CMNY, which is Classic Material New York. And the printing on this is beautiful. Like, you're not going to wash this and wash it off. This is really printed beautifully nice. And you can see, like, you can almost feel her skin. Like, that's how beautiful this is. It's like the gradient, the blend of the skin, the shine of the earring, it pops. And this color it's not doing it justice, but it's really bright and pops. So when you walk in a room, you're going to command attention. Shout out to Classic Material. And he has little details too. So you'll see the Classic Material icon. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find it. It's on the sleeve. There you go. little CMNY on the sleeve. You can see it
Okay.
there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see
And
that.
again, it goes in gold to match the earrings that Sade is rocking. So,
Dope.
I just love those details like that. And yeah, definitely wanted to double down and shout out Classic Material. So, what do you have on your side of things?
Okay. As far as merch, I don't really have anything. I ordered some stuff. It didn't come in, but we're just gonna go straight into it. So since we're gonna talk about doubling down. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of we're gonna go to the low. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to that
Okay.
low. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So you look at this, and I got this for the low, and it's a very comfortable sneaker. It's the materials, the leather. You have the print. This print right here has a reflector right here. So this print is basically like a Native American
Yeah.
style print. Yeah, everybody knows this logo if you're in the polo. You got the wilderness. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they have a lot of stuff that'll match with that. So this was one that I stumbled on. You got the red laces, and also there's actually reflecting material in the laces, so it actually reflects also, which I found out. So this is one. It's a brown color with a little bit of what this is like a smoky gray or kind of a gunmetal gray.
Okay.
So that's one. So then it's like, oh man, can they do it again? So yeah, boom, there you go.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
so you still have the same Native American print, right? On the toe also, you have the reflector coming around. But now we have what they, I guess, colored it a blue or like a dark blue. And you have the yellow laces now. I mean, they also have other laces, but what it came with. It comes with the yellow laces, which also has a reflector in it. You see the tongue is red, so you got that pop right on the tongue. You see it still have the same, logo right there on the tongue. So similar, still the same smoky gray, gunmetal gray, there. Yeah, very comfortable sneakers. So
For sure. For the footwear, what I picked up is not low, but I guess I'm doubling down again from the Air Force One hybrids, Air Force One Jordan hybrid. This time around, I have the white Air Force One Jordan hybrid. What's this one? I mean, you see, obviously, there's some yellowing here on the mesh, but I love these shoes, especially in the summertime. You rock some white Air Force Ones, and instead of white Air Force Ones, why not rock some white Air Force One Jordan collaborations? You know what I'm saying? So these are beautiful. If you're familiar with Air Force One, you already know what it is. But again, with the Jordan mashup, you can see the number 23. I mean, it's like authentic Jordan stylings. You have the turquoise, the stitching on the bottom. I mean, it's black, but you have red stitching in there. It adds a little more pop. Again, with the classic white sneaker, can't go wrong. This is a translucent bottom, but obviously you see I've been wearing them. I've been rocking them. So it's a little wear and tear there, but I love these shoes. Number 23, what could go wrong? Nike Air. I love it.
Is the bottom, is that leather? Is that a leather bottom, or is that just
it is leather wrapped right here. Yeah.
Okay, so they did the same thing that they did on this sneaker.
Yep.
So pretty much. Okay.
Stitching. So yeah, I'm inspired. That's why I brought these kicks out, man. I was inspired by the kicks you brought out. So yeah, man. Salute. Nike, cut me a check. Send me some shoes. Other than that, man, I do, since I already promoted the Classic Material, I do want to promote this t-shirt that Classic Material also has. This is legendary for those who like hip hop. Again, Classic Material is all about hip hop. You see what it says there. Madison Square Garden. You have Jay-Z. You have Nas. I mean, the detail on this is incredible. It looks like a flyer of an event that you wanted to be at. But yeah, this is dope. I love it. Classic Material. And this is just basic black, white, and with gold accents all in it. So it's beautiful.
Yeah. So basically, it looks like one of those old school flyers from like the 80s.
For sure. And we have Brooklyn's own Clark Kent on the
Of
bottom,
course, of course.
and Superman. You know, you can see that.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So Clark Kent. So I mean, this is legendary. You got Nas, you got Jay-Z, you have Clark Kent. I mean, what else do you need? What else do you need? Come on.
Exactly, exactly. Spread love is the book. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It was a light week, but definitely, stay tuned, man. Because again, it's like getting heavier into designs. It's gonna be a collab with Chakra Ashram and Seeds Pop-Up Shop, and we'll see a lot of crazy things. So we're gonna throw everything in the pot and see what sticks. Because again, it's like we're still trying to navigate. Like, I know what I like, and so a lot of what I've been designing is pretty much like what I liked and what I like to see. And so I'm kind of tweaking that, and then also trying to get feedback from other people to see what it is that they're responding to, what they're not responding to. My cousin, hit me up. He purchased something, and he was just kind of like, "Hey, you should do this."
Right.
And yeah, you should do this. You should keep that. Yeah, I really love the mask. He loves the Chakra Ashram mask a lot. So so yeah, I'm taking it in. It's a progress. It's a work in progress, and we're gonna get there.
I must say it's a journey when you step off and start doing something for yourself and building a brand on your own. Yeah, it starts off pretty rocky at first. You start off with the ideas that you have in your head, you put it out to the world, and then the world either just accepts it at face value, or will reach back out to you and say, I like this, but, what I'm saying, if you had this, then it could be a different way. So I've definitely learned that with myself. I started my brand with love t-shirts and love merch. Go to Seeds Pop-Up Shop. Let me just show that here. This was the original Love with the tangerine. So I definitely started with this. People loved it. People loved the orange hoodie, which I didn't really know would work because I felt like the logo is an orange or tangerine. And I'm like, would it look right on an orange hoodie? But people loved it on an orange hoodie because the orange pops. And, a lot of people like that pop of color. And I also started my brand with zodiac signs. So my zodiac sign is Virgo, as you see here. And I only had Virgo because that's all I cared about, because it's my brand and I wanted to create it for myself. But of course, when I shared it with the world, everyone was like, I like that. But I'm a Cancer. I can't wear Virgo. So simple as that. All I had to do was create for other signs. And just like that, people started buying it up. So yeah, if you want your zodiac sign, astrological sign, hoodie or crew neck sweatshirt currently available, t-shirts for every sign coming soon, go to Seeds Pop-Up Shop, seedpopular.com. I just bought that. I just bought that, by the way, and forwarded it.
Yeah, no, definitely. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely it. I mean, it's always like it's a labor of love. Like for me, it's like I get inspired. I mean, I know you notice the shoes, but I'm rocking this polo. You got the polo here, and the polo here. And the main reason why I'm inspired by that gentleman is because he started off making ties. Like that's how he started. He started off making ties, and he wanted to get it in a store. I forgot which store it was. Probably the Bloomingdale's or something. Which one of those high-end stores that's been around for a while.
Right.
So yeah, so he wanted to put his ties in there, and basically what they told him was like, okay, what we'll do is we'll purchase your ties and basically give you a small percentage, and he's basically creating the ties, but he's going to get a smaller cut. So he pretty much refused that deal and just continued doing what he was doing. But the demand was there so much for his ties that the store was like, okay, look, we'll allow you to do whatever you want, just put a stand in our store. And so he did, with his ties. And what they did is they went and kind of tried to copy and duplicate what he was doing, which still goes on today, where people kind of still bite or take from Ralph Lauren. And so the thing is, he basically thought it was a failure, but the story is that someone came to him. It's like the difference is that basically what the store was doing, didn't have that passion or that love to it, but they were just copying. Where you can actually feel the love of what he was doing. Just when you look at this sneaker and the details, I mean, just the reflectors on the laces, like easily you could have just left that off. But just the attention to detail and stuff like that. I mean, the eyelets being, yellow when they could have just been brown, just that attention to detail and stuff like that.
I think it's the details in the design itself, and also the merging of different fabrics that they put together. The technology behind that is incredible, like put together. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So pretty much he ended up getting his ties in the store. So when he felt like giving up, it was pointed out to him that there's more love and care in what he's designing than the store. The store brand is basically just trying to copy. So he pretty much stuck with it and started creating clothes for adults. And then when he had kids, he was like, well, I want my kids to dress like how I'm dressing, with that same kind of quality and that same kind of thought and aesthetic. And so he started making, clothes for, polo kids, So, again, it's like sometimes we get so far ahead and overthink ourselves into thinking that you can't be a brand or you can't create a brand, when here's a gentleman that started making ties. See, we look at him now like Snow Beach, and you got the Ranger boots, and and this, that, and the other. But it started off, basically like with one simple thing.
It just goes to show, you start out with what you're comfortable with, what you're familiar with, and what you love. That's where it always starts, with what you love, and then it'll grow to, what you're hearing as feedback. There's always room to grow. So you start out with what you know and what you love, and then the people will come back and tell you what they love and what they love about your brand and what they love as well. And then that's how you marry the two together,
and also
to reach.
Yeah, and also you get access. So then, you could start with ties. So maybe you didn't have, rugby money, to create rugbies and hoodies. You didn't have rugby money. But so the whole thing is that just that love that then once you get access, come on, there's, Ralph Lauren towels and bed sheets, and, we could keep going, like he does everything. But again, it just comes down to, once you get access, do you have in mind how you want to grow, or how you can take advantage of the fact that, oh man, now I can make sneakers, or now I can, design furniture,
For sure. For sure. All right. And this is just going to wrap up another episode of GOURMET Gourmet. I am one of your hosts, Seedpopular.
I'm Chakra Ashram, or $ Chakra Ashram at Cash App.
Seedpopular at Cash App.
Yeah, but definitely, again, it's like, where else do you see two brothers in the fashion? Like, where have you seen this? And we're African. What? Come on, man.
Yo, African businesses, send us your merch too.
Going out to the hardcore hip hop.